Hello everyone, welcome to Marcus Bayer episode 5. At the end of episode 4, a man had promised to tell Denise what she needed to ask Benji when he came on Saturday morning. "Good morning, girl," he said the next morning. "I'm about to shower and go to bed. I'm up for some reasons. Making paperwork, but we can talk. Good morning." "Morning to you, hun. Had a memorable dream?" "Why are you making paperwork? I thought everything was done online these days." "My personal note, Denise." "I don't know what that means." "My observations and notable objectives I need to take off." "Oh, okay." "Yes, so what's your plan for your day?" "Oh, right. I already told you, taking my cue from you rather than just answering." "Ha ha, I get you, but you ought to know I'm a simple man. I'm all free to who's free to me," he said. "Whatever that even means." "I'm open-minded." "What's that got to do with asking me a question that you already know the answer to? You ever lost me?" "Lost you? Tell me what you'd like to do again, apart from what you sent." "Yes, what is the connection between being open-minded and asking me a question that you already know the answer to?" I didn't reply to him saying, "Tell me what you'd like to do again apart from what you sent." She said, "I don't understand that either." So he sent her a photograph of a glass of orange juice. "Come sit with me," he said. "I'm drinking some homemade orange drink. What about you?" I assume that means you don't understand what you typed either, so thought you'd change the subject. "I'm having a cup of tea." "I understand myself, LOL. I'm pleased someone does." "I meant, what'll you like to do today?" "What I'd like to do today? I'd love to sit in the garden in the sun reading a book, but it's too cold for that, so I'll just have to do my shopping and then do some housework." "Okay, happy new month, by the way." This was the 1st of March. "I pray this month be productive to you and your household as much as pray for mine." "Oh yes, I'd forgotten it's the 1st of March. "Hello, sweetheart. I'm back, active. I hope your day is going as planned." "Hello again. It was really cold in town this morning, but at least it was sunny until I got home. Tell Benji to download and set up Skype for you, and also he should teach you how to take photo on your phone as well as how to send on Facebook." "I don't have a mobile phone." "You can do it with your iPad. Just tell Benji to show you. He will. They install on iPads too and require just your email sign up." "I'm just having breakfast. I'll show that to Benji and Ian when they come. They should be here in about half an hour's time." "Hello, honey. How've your day been? I just woke," he said at about 2 o'clock. "My son and grandsons just left. I showed them what you said. They got very cross with me. They said I should never send photos and personal information to someone I don't even know online. Benji refused to tell me what to do, and then Ian, my son, rang my daughter. She got very angry and said I mustn't continue talking to you unless you ring her." "Oh, okay, that's quite harsh, but they don't know how we relate and have been with each other. I'm not a bad person at all. Perhaps you could speak to Elizabeth for me, please. Ian wrote down her business number. It's an American number she uses for business. She wouldn't let me give you her private number because she said she doesn't trust you. This is the number Ian wrote down for me." "Okay, got it. I'll call her and tell her who I am." There was silence for a while the new person on the channel, Elizabeth, waited for his call. "When should I?" he asked an hour or so later. "Whenever you want. She's probably at home this afternoon." "Did you speak to Elizabeth?" said Denise later that evening. "No, he didn't went through. Tomorrow I'll call." "Good morning. I do hope you managed to catch her today. I just tried calling her at home, but I think they might have gone out somewhere this morning." "Okay. Did she tell you anything she wants to talk to me about?" "I told you what she said yesterday," replied Denise. "Good morning. I'm about to call her." "Did she answer you?" "I think she'd still be in bed. Best to call her when it's your morning. I think that's afternoon here, and she'll probably answer you." "Left her a voicemail," he said. "She wouldn't pick up just now." "Maybe try again in a couple of hours. She's probably working." "You seem not to talk much, though," he said. "Must you seek validation from her first before we get on with our lives? Well, I know she's your daughter, but it's me and you. I told you what happened on Saturday." "Elizabeth just played me the voicemail you left," said Denise a few hours later. And so, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to welcome to the channel another fellow Scambaiter, Kit Kat, and here's the message that he left her. And ladies and gentlemen, to save you spitting tea or coffee all over your devices, I should just issue you with one of those periodic eating or drinking warnings before he starts talking.
Hello there. It's me, Marcus, and your mom said you want to talk to me. So I called.
Denise, of course, was horrified. Elizabeth just played me the voicemail you left. What on earth are you playing at? Putting on an idiotic, menacing voice that isn't clever, and Elizabeth definitely didn't think it's funny. You've just convinced her that she was right, and she definitely doesn't trust you, because I said that doesn't even sound like the man I've been talking to. What are you saying? I've been me. She played me a message. It didn't sound like you. It sounded as if you were putting on a silly voice and a silly accent. Please call her again and leave her a proper message. It sounds like you, not like a kid putting on a silly voice. I hope she picks up. She's been having a busy day, so you might have to try a few times. Calling me a kid. I'll take that as a compliment, he said. What's happening? Said Denise several hours later. I'm so confused. Elizabeth said you didn't call her again. I don't know what to think. I did? Didn't go through, he said. I will again now. And he sent a screenshot of where he'd tried to call Elizabeth. You do know, we live in England. You called her at 3:30 a.m. If I didn't know better, I'd think you don't want to talk to her for some reason. Please call her in the afternoon, UK time. Sometime between 2 p.m. and 8 p.m. UK time. Elizabeth just rang, she said. She said she left you a voice message. I don't know what she said. Can you send it to me? I just called, he said. No response. Okay, got it. Yes, she left a voice message. Did you show anyone my picture? I showed it to Ian and Benji on Saturday. Why? What did Elizabeth say? I was asking just to know, because I don't know what anyone looked like. Just you, and most of all, I won't let anyone take you away from me. Just know that. Have you tried calling Elizabeth again? Sorry, my elbow tapped a load of random letters, because I unsent a message. And so, he called Elizabeth.
Hello?
Hello there.
Yeah, hi.
How are you doing?
Oh, I'm just fine. Why do you act like you're an immature little child?
Really?
Yes, really. Why do you act like you're an immature little child?
Well, I would just take it like a compliment. I would take it as a compliment, actually, because
Oh, okay.
you're supposed to know you're right from your wrong.
Oh, okay. Right from wrong. Maybe you should learn right from wrong. What are you doing with my mother?
I would say life. Life just brought me close, nothing more.
You what?
I would say life is just happening, and I'm not the one controlling it. You understand me?
Oh, life is. Where are you from?
She didn't tell you.
Yeah, she told me, but where are you from?
Originally from North London.
No,
Wait, you're here.
No, you're not.
Yeah.
No, you're not. But anyways, no, I'm not.
Tell me that.
No, I'm not going to allow her to send you pictures. Okay.
So when you called me, did I disagree to anything you said?
Excuse me, what?
When you called me, did I disagree to anything you said?
Disagree to what? What do you mean, disagree to anything I said? You didn't. Nice voice changer, by the way. Nice voice changer you're using.
Try to listen.
Oh, okay, I'll try to listen to you.
Oh, you can call it that, but you definitely gotta know that everybody isn't from the same region or place.
Oh, okay. If you say so.
Yeah.
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 Well, you.
And listen, won't call me or request for me to call to be treated like an idiot. You understand it? Okay. Nice, you understand that.
Oh, really? You're one of those men, huh? You're one of those little men that think they can boss a woman around, huh? Are you gonna listen to me? Are you done talking about yourself? Are you done?
No, I'm not talking about myself. You definitely, know your mom's a great woman.
Oh yes, I know, and I'm gonna protect my mom. Okay.
She's a great person.
Oh, I know she is. She is a lovely lady.
Since I met her, it hasn't been rough or typical or a bad experience for me. It's been happening. Like, it's something I've always wished.
But this is about pictures and videos and that. And no, I'm not going to allow her to do that. Okay.
Yeah, she is. I know she's great.
And this whole call is about pictures and videos, right?
Well, she said she doesn't know how to use iPad to take photos, and I said, okay, that's great. Someone better teach her. And she said,
No, I disabled. Can you listen? I disabled that.
So,
When I gave her the iPad, I disabled the camera. Exactly.
why do that? No one disabled yours.
I disabled hers.
But no one disabled yours.
It doesn't matter. She's my mom.
It matters.
And I want. I'm gonna protect my mom. No. You know what? How about you meet her in person and go visit her? Okay. This way you can get tons of photos. Okay. Okay. Then you don't need to send photos online. Okay.
Well, there was a certain time I was in the yard and she asked, like, she wanted to know how it works or she wanted to know how the everyone. I couldn't stand it. You understand? Because I don't ask her to give me a script record, something about the surroundings and how everything is over there, but she couldn't.
No, and she's not going to.
Why?
Because I'm not going to let her.
Well,
Neither is my brother Ian isn't gonna. My brother Ian isn't gonna let her either. I will be talking to him.
okay.
Okay.
I want to meet him as well. Same as you.
Okay.
And also,
I'll be in the States for a few weeks.
where?
New York.
New York. So you go to New York and you don't know how to eat things.
That I don't know how to what?
Where in New York? I'm familiar with New York.
You're from New York. According to my mother, you're from
I'm
California.
from New York.
According to my mother, you're from California, Los Angeles.
I said I'm familiar with New York.
Oh, okay.
There is a difference between from and familiar.
Oh, okay.
You definitely.
You're a little wise ass, aren't you? You're a little wise ass, aren't you? You like talking down to women? Is that the type of man you are? You like talking down to women? I don't like that.
You are pushing me in the wrong way. Listen.
Oh, okay. I'm pushing in the wrong way. Okay, want to cry now?
Why are you talking like that?
Because I don't like you.
Oh, come on, man. You gotta.
I don't like you. Okay, and I don't like you, and I don't trust you.
But he does. How about that?
Well, I'll convince her otherwise, okay? How about that?
Don't do that.
Oh, I will. Okay.
Listen, that's not right. That's not right.
No, it is right.
If that's you, how would it feel?
Oh.
Yeah, like.
Oh, I want to cry.
Someone, I tell someone about you.
Okay, anyways, we're not talking about me. Okay, we're talking about my mother and you.
No.
Okay, and I'm not allowing her to send you pictures. My name isn't Lizzie. I don't like using that. Okay, so don't use it. Marcus. How about I call you Maki? Okay, so don't get wise.
Well, I don't get mad if people give me nicknames.
Well, my mother's not going to send pictures, so you can happily talk to her, okay? But there'll be no pictures sent. Okay?
Well, what if I want to get my whole phone? You didn't tell me that.
She's not going to send pictures. You can send us whatever you want. You can send her whatever you want, but she's not going to.
Girl.
Say what?
Yeah.
Say what?
I said she's my girl. You can't tell me what I want to tell my girl. You understand?
She's a girl. She's a grown-ass woman.
Oh, it is.
Okay. She's a grown-ass woman, not a girl. And yes, I can tell her she's... And she's not going to send you pictures, okay? She's not going to do videos with you.
No problem.
All right. Well, you have a good day because I have things to do here. Okay, thank you. Okay, I have a life.
Is that how you talk to people? You just met?
I said I have a life and I have things to do.
Is that how you talk?
Yes, that's how I talk to people I do not like. Goodbye.
That's harsh.
Aw, go cry.
It seems our man didn't like Elizabeth very much, because, after the call had ended, he went off on a great rant at Denise. And besides, no one will take me away from you, okay? There's a lot we've shared that I haven't shared with no one before online. It's like a dream come true meeting such a great and genuine soul like you, suggesting and letting me know right from wrong from right. We talked well. I told her how nice it's been between us. She said she don't like me, but I'm not for everybody. She said you're too old for a relationship, and she said she'll make sure she end our union. Maybe you've been happier. She said she'll go to New York in a few weeks. I'm not that evil. I'm just an ordinary man wanting to get what I want best. My dream life. My own home with a woman from my own heart, someone that strengthen me and motivate me as well as give me love and comfort. I told her we already planned on meeting and going out as well. She got mad. But what I don't like is that she said she will make sure we don't be together. I'm not bad as your people will paint me to be. She think I'm one of those people in the world that hates the truth. She was making me seem like I'm talking trash or have a bad voice. But I didn't create myself, and I told her everyone isn't from same places. I mustn't have what you have. That's what makes us humans. She said she disabled the photo options on purpose from your phone, so you don't use it. Well, I'm me, and you like me for being me. I will forever appreciate that. Tell her no matter how mean she was to me, I didn't take it as an offence, and I really like how she care about you. It's a blessing when people want the best for you, and that's just what I wished to put out, my positive best for you. I don't bite, LOL. She'll like me, she just doesn't know me, and think I harm you. I don't tell her. What do you have to say? Were you still putting on that silly voice when you talked to her? She said it sounded as if you were using something to make your voice sound different. Is that right? Are you saying I can't take photos on the iPad? I didn't think I could, but you insisted that I ask Benji to show me what to do, didn't you? I'm sure Elizabeth will like you when she meets you. She's just being protective. You've gone very quiet, said Denise the next morning. Don't you want to talk to me any more? Have you found someone younger? I'm here. I don't like causing problems. I think I am. Am I? Elizabeth is just trying to protect me. Neither of my children want me sending photos and videos to someone they haven't met. Okay, honey. Perhaps you should come here so they can meet you. We've talked about that, haven't we? I don't remember. Have we? You told me you have a cafe you'll take me, remember? I don't really know what Elizabeth said to you, but she and Ian told me they don't mind if I talk to you. They just don't want me sending photos to someone they haven't met. I understand. And in reply to him saying that they'd talked about him coming, she said yes, but that was just a bit of fantasy. We didn't talk seriously about when you could really come. Immediately I'm done. I'm getting back to London to relax and set us up for a home, but I don't know if you're interested in living with someone like me or being with me. That's why we have to meet, isn't it? Yes, at least tell me how you feel about me. I don't really know until I meet you. Okay then. I enjoy talking to you. I enjoy it as well. I'll ring you now. May I? Yes, of course you can, said Denise. I turned on the recording software and waited and waited and waited. If you changed your mind, I'm going to make a cup of tea, said Denise, because I was. And so, of course, you tried to call her while I was in the kitchen. Okay, I'm back. It was a bit silly to try and call while I was in the kitchen. Oh, I never knew. Well, I'll call again, he said. I told you I was going to make a cup of tea. She waited and then tried calling him. Unsurprisingly, he didn't answer. Okay, well, if you won't answer, I have to go and put some washing in the machine. I know you're there. Are you playing silly games with me? I don't like it. I'll try and call you once more. If you don't answer, then I'll know you're playing games for some reason. I don't like you pretending you want to talk to me and then making sure you don't. She tried again, and he didn't answer. I suspect maybe his voice changer only works if he's making the call. I don't know. I don't know what's going on, but you obviously were just pretending you want to talk to me, then refusing to answer, to upset me. I don't like it. Stop being horrible. And so he called her.
Hello, sweet.
Hello. Why are you playing silly games with me? I don't like it.
No, I'm not. I just went to the bathroom.
Of course you are.
No, I went to the bathroom. I'm not. I told you I'm gonna call.
Yeah, you told me you were going to call and you didn't until I told you I was going to make tea, and then you deliberately called when I was in the kitchen.
All right. You were in the kitchen. Okay, you couldn't just wait. Okay.
Now could I wait? Nothing happened. I told you if nothing happened. Anyway.
All right, no problem. Now we're talking. All right. So, how's you been today? How's your night? Your sleep and stuff?
Oh, for God's sake, you always ask me that, don't you? It was terrible. I tossed and turned all night. How was your night? How was yours?
What do you mean? You don't like that question?
Exactly. What do I mean? You asked me, but you don't know. You can't answer the question yourself.
I was asking about your night, nothing serious.
Yeah, and I just asked you about yours. And you said you didn't understand.
Mine was, I didn't hear you. Mine was ordinary.
I can't hear what you're saying. Talk up. You sound like you're whispering.
I'm not whispering.
Oh, that's better. I can hear you a bit better now. So what? Okay. Tell me how your night was. I didn't hear what you said.
I said it was ordinary.
Oh, ordinary. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I just slept and woke up.
Okay, I didn't hear what you said before.
All right. So what about you?
What about me?
Your night, your morning.
I told you I tossed and turned all night.
All right. So you slept well. Everything was good.
And I haven't had the morning yet. It's only 9 o'clock.
Okay. And now it's getting. Uh, can you hear me?
Just about. You're very quiet.
I'm not quiet. Actually, I'm talking. It's just my network is not quite stable.
Yeah. Like I said, you're very quiet.
Well, what you mean by me being very quiet? I was just trying to
Very quiet means
avoid.
very quiet. You're not very loud. It's hard to hear you. That's what very quiet means.
I guess
Oh,
it's a
that's
network.
better. Now I can hear you.
Oh, you can hear me now?
Yeah, that's much better.
Oh, okay. Um, what I was saying is my night was ordinary, but I don't want it to be ordinary no more. I want it to be something that I can remember. Like I want it to be memorable. You understand? With somebody like you.
Right. Well, you'd have
Yeah.
to come here, won't you?
So there's quite some things like I feel like we can have some bedtime talk or just a little good feeling. You being close to me, putting your arms around me, just making me feel better at night.
Well, if you ever
I,
come
I
here,
would like that.
yeah, it'll be nice when we meet.
It would be nice because I know you're a caring person, and since I've met you, it's been nice, and I really want to take things serious.
Well,
You know that?
I'm not saying anything until I've met you. I'm an old-fashioned girl. My days, you met someone face to face.
Definitely. But this is the only means or only medium we can actually talk together and know better before I'm home.
Yeah.
How about that? I see that as an opportunity
Uh,
because
oh, sorry.
I'm definitely not gonna even know you're alive or you existed without here, without Facebook. So,
Well, that's true.
yeah.
That is true.
So I see this as an opportunity to get to know ourselves, get to be
Yeah.
close to each other, and know our flaws better before meeting each other and knowing if what we have is actually what we need or what our life is gonna fit into. Because I know I don't have a problem. I don't have an objection where you at because I know you're gonna give me good loving, right?
Well, I'm sure we'll see, won't we? So tell me more about
We
the.
will, we will. And
Tell me more
you're
about.
supposed to know you're supposed to know that I'm serious now because
Oh, I'm sure
if I'm
you
not
are.
serious, I wouldn't even talk to your family.
That's true. Yeah. Well, Elizabeth's just trying to be protective. She just, you hear all sorts of stories about people meeting inappropriate people online. She just wants to be careful. That's all.
And I understand that. I understand that because definitely if I wouldn't approve my people not knowing about who I'm talking to, who I'm about to share my life with and stuff. So
Exactly.
yeah, I even told my boy about you, and he really like you. With the only I have only one photo of you. You understand? This one you got on Facebook.
Yeah. Well, if you ever give me your address, I'll send you some.
Okay, I will. But I want to give you my London address, not where I'm at right now, because um it's not permanent. You understand? It's kind of temporary to me. So I wouldn't like you sending personal stuff. That's why I'm still holding on till I get in the country. And is gonna be better because I have my personal mailbox. You understand that?
Yeah, yeah, it's up to you.
Yeah. So that's why I haven't dropped any work address because it's quite accessible to everybody here. Everybody here get their mail together in one mailbox. So I wouldn't like someone to see my personal stuff. So you understand that?
Not really, no. Don't see why and someone else would open something that's addressed to you, but you know the people you're staying with better than I do.
Exactly, exactly. Imagine getting um, same things in same mailbox. They got the key, and so yeah. And I wouldn't like that. I wouldn't like them to see uh, what they're not meant to see. So it's only for me. You only for me. You're not for everybody.
Oh, well, that's very sweet of you. So tell me a bit more about the work you've done in the past. Do you do a lot of overseas travel?
Yeah, yeah. A lot of overseas travel.
Tell me about
Um,
some of the other jobs you've worked on.
I should tell you about what?
Tell me about some of the other jobs you've worked on overseas.
Oh, okay. Um, there. I've been working for years now. I can only tell you my favorite or most memorable because I've forgotten about a lot. So I'll start with my job in Singapore. That was 2010. It was a great job. We went to a military base, and I went there alone first, but I later go with my team, and we just did some jobs as well there, fixed their circuit, the electrical circuit in
They're
the
electrical what?
emergency room.
They're,
Hello?
they're, they're electrical what? I can't understand what you're saying.
Oh, circuit.
How'd you spell that?
CIRCUIT.
Oh, right. It's a shame that as you were born in London, you can't even pronounce it, but never mind.
What do you want me to say? Circuit? Circuit?
No, I'd like you to pronounce it properly, but not to worry. You've obviously travelled so much, you've just forgotten how to pronounce it in English.
Okay, okay. Tell me your pronunciation of circuit.
Oh, well, I don't think you need me to tell you how to pronounce your own language.
Yeah,
Anyway,
yeah,
so
you see?
you've been fixing that in Singapore.
Yeah, I did that in Singapore. I did that in Germany. I did that in Italy. I did that in Australia. Circuit jobs. Those
In
were,
Australia.
yeah, Australia. I've been in Australia. I've been to Melbourne about twice in my lifetime.
Oh, I'd love to go to Australia. What's Melbourne like?
It's quite more like the UK, but there is but they got more. We are not people that overdo things. We don't overdo things. We're more like a peaceful people. But there in Australia, they got it's always busy. You understand? It's always busy. Some places are not that organized. But they're cool people. They're calm people. I never had any issue with nobody. I never had a fight with nobody. And I like working with people. I don't fight with. Cause yeah, some people don't like that part of you. Should I say taking their place or like being above them, telling them what to do? Some people don't like that. So I don't have a problem with them, but they always have a problem with me.
Oh, what you mean they
Because
don't
I
like?
like telling them the right thing to do. I can see you messing up and not tell you you're messing up. You understand? So,
So you're saying they
um,
didn't like you in Melbourne?
no, not that they didn't like me. Where I worked was someone was in charge. You understand? Somebody was in charge of the whole contract. So I went there. It was like I was a replacement, and he wasn't happy about it. So if I was him, I wouldn't be happy about it. Calling someone to replace me and stuff like that, and me later working under the person. So he was working under me, and I was telling him how it should be, and he was mad, and we became friends. I
Oh,
didn't know
that's
him. He
good.
didn't know me. So when the work got to about a month, I was there for over a month. Then he started getting acquainted. We started talking and we became friends. And it turned out well. We did the job well. He had his own team, I had mine. So, yeah, we did it right. I did it well. And I left. When I left about that time, this was 2013. When I left, um, this was when I started having issues. I mean, um, should I say marital issues? Yeah, because back then, um, before she passed, before my wife passed, my ex-wife, yeah, before she passed, it was all good. It wasn't perfect though, but we tried as much to keep her at home. But that shit came and took her away. But um, it's something I don't like talking about. But you are you're just should I say you're the perfect person. You're the perfect person for me to tell this because I don't go around telling people. You understand?
No, I'm sure you don't.
Yeah, I don't because it's a tragedy. Um, in our union, let me tell you about my past union for a bit. In our union, she, like I said, she gave me my key, but she didn't give me my key. She was much younger than me. You understand that? Like much younger than me. Um, um, she, our age difference was about 16 years. Yeah, 16 to 16 years, 16 to 17 years. I was much older than her. She gave me a son. I love that. She gave me a son that I'm proud of. And he's my only treasure, as you know. It's not my only treasure because you are my treasure. He's amongst that. You understand? Now I got two.
I can't remember how old you said your son is.
I told you.
Oh, let's not go there again. For goodness sake, grow up. I've told you that, right? If I tell you I've forgotten something, telling me that you've already told me is rude and very unhelpful.
No,
And
no,
I'm
no,
going to
no. It's
do
not
that to you
rude.
every time now. Every time you ask me something, I'm not going to answer you. I'm just going to say I told you because it's childish, idiotic, and rude.
Oh, come on. Not the words.
And I've told you before. And you know I'm an old lady. So we
I'm
really
an
do
old
have to
man.
meet because you can be so bloody rude and insensitive, can't you?
But you know I'm an old man too.
Yeah, you mean you've forgotten how old your own son is? That's what you're saying, isn't it?
No, no, no. I will. Why would I do that?
Because you're just rude and bloody insensitive sometimes, aren't you? You could just answer the question. I've forgotten
He's
how old you
19,
told me your son
okay?
is.
He's 19. I
Right.
told you that.
I know you told me that. You've said you told me that. Stop
All
being
right.
bloody rude and
He's
insensitive
19.
and childish.
And he just turned 19. Okay, last year. We're in another new year. So, yeah, that was last year.
Right.
Turned 19 last year. So, this
Right.
year, he's going to be 20.
Yeah. And have you told me what he's doing?
Hmm. I told you he is about to go to college. He wants to go to college, as he said. And that's going to be this year.
Right.
But the end of this year.
Which college is he
He
going to
is
go
with
to? Does
his
he know?
um he's an apprentice
Oh, right. Yeah, I do
for
remember you telling me
yeah,
that
he's
now.
an
Yeah.
apprentice for somebody
Yeah.
for what he want to study. He said he want to do it. He want to do it. He want to do the practical job before going to college to learn about
Yeah, I
other
remember
stuff.
now because you sent me those photos, didn't you?
Yeah. You remember that? Yeah.
Yeah. You see, it's much kinder and much nicer and much more friendly just to remind me, isn't it, rather than telling me I should know.
It's okay. It's
No,
okay,
it's
honey.
not
It's
okay.
okay. So, I told him about you 3 days ago,
All right.
and he's happy I found somebody.
He could come to Guildford if he wanted to. It'd be nice to meet him.
Definitely, he's in London.
Yeah, I know he is.
Okay, great. You know that
He could,
he's in
he
London.
could just message me
He
on here, couldn't he, and tell
lives.
me he's coming to Guildford and I'll meet him. Or I could go up to London on the train and meet him at Waterloo.
You want to meet? You want to meet him first before me?
Not really, but I could do.
All right, all right. But I would suggest you meet me first, or we see first.
Well, I think that'd be a good idea.
Yeah, that's a good idea. But if you want to meet him, I can tell him about that.
Yeah,
But it's nice knowing that you really want to meet my person. So, and you want to know my people too. So, just like I want to know yours.
yeah.
And talking with your daughter, talking with your daughter was nice. She's a great person.
Yeah, she's a very what would be the word? She's a very forceful lady, is Elizabeth. She knows what she wants and she's not afraid to say.
Exactly. I heard that. I heard it from her voice. How old is she?
Elizabeth, she's 48.
Oh, 48. All right. I just wanted to know. I never knew.
All right, well, she's 48. And Ian, my son, is 50.
Ah, okay. Okay.
And
So,
Ian's wife, Lola,
talking
is 38.
38.
Ian's wife is, yes.
Okay.
She's a
So,
lovely girl too, Lola.
huh?
My daughter-in-law, she's a lovely girl.
She is. She is. She told me that but what I didn't like about her, or what I didn't like that she said, she's gonna make sure we don't work out. I didn't like that.
Well, she's very forceful, is Elizabeth. She was just being protective.
All right, if you say so. You know her better than I do, so yeah.
Yeah. And she probably doesn't like the idea of someone replacing her dad. She'll get used to it.
She's gonna get used to it, right?
Sure she will.
All right. Well, it's not a replacement. I see what is happening as fate. It is fate, FATE, and it is destiny. What's happening is just life. Life is happening,
Yeah,
and
a lot of stuff.
I told her that, and she understood.
Yeah.
She understood me. She know that you're a lady, and you're very. I'm not gonna exaggerate, but you're a very good lady to me,
Yeah, you've
and a
gone
great
very
person.
quiet again. I can hardly hear you again.
Oh, I said, I said, she's a great lady, and you are, and she might have gotten it from you.
Oh, and now you're sniffing again. Anyway, I'm going to have to go because I've got lots of things that I need to do this morning.
Oh, okay. Like what?
Well, I
Laundry?
need to put some washing in the machine, and then my friend Barbara's coming round fairly soon because we're going to go out for the morning.
Okay. But one thing I'm gonna tell you as my girl is you shouldn't let everybody know what we're doing. Okay?
Oh, don't you want me to tell Barbara?
No, I'm not talking about Barbara. You can tell her. You can tell her, but you should be more careful about how you tell people stuff because for me, um, I tell who needs to hear. You understand?
Well, it was
I
you
don't
that
just
told me to talk to Benji and Ian, and it was you that told me what to ask them. So don't try and blame me.
no. I'm not blaming you. I'm not blaming you. I'm never blaming you. What I'm just saying is, we're in this together, right? We can
Yeah.
do it together, right? We don't need a third person. You understand? That's what I'm trying to say.
Well, I don't
We
know
don't
what you
need a
mean. I don't know
third.
what you
This
mean
we
because
don't
we
need
don't
a.
have a third person. I don't know what you're talking about.
All right. We don't need a decision maker for us. We don't need um a we just need to be ourselves. We don't need a decision maker. Okay? We gotta make the decisions ourselves between us. You understand? That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
And I know you wouldn't let anybody spoil me because you know who I am. You know I'm not like that. And I wouldn't like anyone to take you out of my hands. You understand?
Well, I
Because I
don't
know
see
you
why
live for
anyone
me
would.
and I'm
I
for
don't see why anyone would,
all
unless
right,
someone else
that's great
fancies you.
then. I don't see why, but I can say people can be jealous. You understand? People can be jealous of what you have. They don't have it. If they don't have it, they always want it, and they can try and jeopardize what they don't have. You understand? So what I'm trying to say is people can be funny. You've had experience in life. I have. So um, we've had terrible past sometimes in our life, and we don't want that to happen again. That's what
Nah.
I'm just trying to tell you. Okay?
Okay, anyway, I better go and put the washing on.
All right. But before you go, can you give me a kiss?
I'll stop sniffing. How can I give you a kiss? I can't see you.
Oh, come on. You can just throw it. You can just throw it right now.
Well, you just have to imagine it because you're not here, so I can't kiss something. I can't kiss someone that doesn't exist, can I? How am I going to do that?
I'm existing. I'm not a non-living thing.
Yeah, well, how can I put my arms round you and kiss you if you're not here? I'd
I
look
would
really
love that. Oh
stupid
my god,
standing
I
in the
would
middle
love
of my
that.
living room if anyone's looking through the window. When I look really stupid, putting my arms round nothing and kissing fresh air. Everybody will think I've gone completely nuts, won't they?
They're not gonna understand, and they don't need to understand us.
Yeah, and then someone would knock on my door and call 999, get me taken away, and I'd be trying to explain to the
No
ambulance
way.
people that I wasn't really kissing no one, that actually there was someone there, and then they'd admit me, wouldn't they?
Don't be scared about that. No one would do that without my consent.
Right,
Okay?
well,
No one can just go and
I'll waltz round the living room then, pretending you're here.
um I'm gonna say I'm just gonna drop the kiss for you. Alright? Did you hear that?
Yeah, I did. I heard it.
Alright. And I would like if you do the same.
Well, so I can't unless you're here, can I?
Well, when you feel comfortable about it, you can throw me a kiss. Alright?
Yeah. Oh,
Alright. Just
but
go
my
be careful,
iPad's
okay?
making weird noises. I don't know what that was.
It's just my network.
All right.
Yeah. Okay. I
Okay
didn't
then.
tell you where I placed the kiss though. I placed the kiss on your
Yeah.
kick.
Oh, well, that's very kind of you. I better go and wash it off then, hadn't I?
Don't wash it off. All right, go get your laundry done, okay?
I will
We'll
do,
talk.
yeah. Okay
Okay.
then. Bye for now.
Stay safe for me. Stay safe for me,
I'll
please.
try. Notice what he was doing in that conversation, ladies and gentlemen. Trying to tell Denise that she should no longer tell her family what they're talking about. If the person that you're talking to online tries to stop you telling your family and friends what you're talking about, then there's a very high chance that you're talking to a scammer, a controlling one at that. If your friends and family are telling you that the person that you're talking to online is trying to scam you, please listen to them. There's a reason why they're telling you. It's because they care about you, and it's because they can see something that you can't. To find out what happens next, you're going to have to listen to episode 6. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, please like it, please share it, please comment down below, please subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you again. Marcus Bayer, episode 6.